What's up, YouTube? Capital G here. Got an excellent back and forth duel for you guys to check out. Once again, we got more Galaxy action on the channel. I believe that we recently had Galaxy Felgrand, but this is just going to be pure Galaxy, and the deck definitely has a lot more plays than what people think. It's facing off against Zombies, a deck that I have been playing a lot recently. Much like Cyframes, it's kind of just become my deck of choice. Maybe I'll play it competitively this format. We'll see. Basically, Baller Rock is just that motherfucking dude. That's the entire reason that I love the deck so much. Having double disruption built into your boss monster and a self-reviving boss monster at that is just crazy. So many decks in Yu-Gi-Oh! Play field spells. Being able to summon it off of your opponents like Area Zero or Salamangreat Sanctuary is just too damn clutch. Anyways, let's go ahead and roll this. So Zombies are up first. He is going to blow basically his entire hand, but it's perfectly fine as long as you're able to get the Sucker and Baller Rock in your first turn. That's basically what you're looking for in Zombies. And he has an extender, a Monster Reborn, Glow Up Bloom to get Baller Rock in the in the graveyard and on the field. Then he goes for the Vampire Sucker. The reason you want Sucker is because Baller Rock will summon itself. Then you'll get to draw a card. Now, if your opponent had a monster, you could actually do a chain link where you end up not only drawing a card and get Baller Rock, but you also get to banish your opponent's monster on field too. And that banish is non-targeting, so there's pretty much nothing your opponent can do about it. If they try to negate it, that would be kind of like the only way of stopping it. Anyways, he's going to activate an effect. Baller Rock's going to negate the Vanisher. Fair enough. I probably just would have banished it, but it's all good. He's going to use the super well-timed copy of Shiranui Swallow Slash. I love this card. I believe that it makes Shiranui Spirit Master way better. And basically, you get to just pop 3 monsters on your opponent's side of the field. Actually, it's just 3 cards. It's really, really good. And yeah, you play the Spirit Master because it gives you an additional pop when it is banished. So basically, Icarus attack on Cracker. I guess you could call it Fire Lake. But the thing is, even after losing 3 of his monsters, the Photon player is not giving up. He is going to press on with the Galaxy Expedition, summoning the copy of the Photon Dragon from his deck, then going into a rank 8. Fair enough. His opponent tried to cheese him here. Zombies trying to pull out that cheese, trying to go for the Necroworld Banshee, which would trigger Baller Rock and be able to banish the Photon Dragon, getting around its destruction protection. But number 90 ain't going for that cheese. He has negation built in. He has negation built into himself as well. He can just negate Baller Rock and destroy him, and then he can just attack the copy of Sucker. Now, when Baller Rock tries to come back, he will simply negate that during the standby phase, and he doesn't have to deal with it. But the reason I love Baller Rock is because, again, it doesn't matter. It's just going to activate during the next standby phase as well. Whether it's your turn, your opponent's turn, whatever, it's really hard to kill this thing outside of like Call by the Grave or just banishing it. So he's back online. Now, he is going to activate the effect of the full armored Photon Dragon, but it's just going to get banished. Once again, he's going to try to press through with Galaxy Knight, such an amazing card for Galaxy. Able to go for the Cypher Dragon, then Cypher Blade. He's going to pop the monster, attack. I thought it was a mistake for him not to pop the Zombie World. I was like, what exactly, what is that about? Why wouldn't you get rid of the Zombie World? That's the card that allows the freaking, Baller Rock to keep coming back. But he says, Cap, I got this, baby. I'm going to go ahead and link summon. Then I'm going to get my copy of the Galaxy Knight back to my hand. I'm just going to go for basically, or no, he didn't even use that. He basically just went for Cypher Blade again. Fair enough. Now, it doesn't matter, though, because he got lucky. Top deck the Zombie World. So even though he popped the Zombie World, it's fine. He just got another copy off the top of his deck. So that was definitely a cheeky top deck. He's going to summon Baller Rock back from the graveyard. Baller Rock's double disruption back online. Well, unless he keeps running it over by battle. Main phase 2, he's going to pop the copy of Zombie World. Now he's behind the gun. He finally is able to use 1-for-1. Now he can go for Glow Bloom, get himself a copy of, I think that was a Fog Blade, but he's going to get shut down by that copy of Tachyon Transmigration. Okay, that's interesting. He's going to attack with the Vendread Savior. That drops a Baller Rock into the graveyard. He is able to basically have his Blade Dragon float into the Cypher Dragon. It's fine. I believe that at this point it's just kind of a top deck war. Shiranui Solitaire trades itself in for Unizombie, but Unizombie gonna get shut down by the Tachyon Transmigration number 2, and now it's not looking so bad. Man, these Galaxy decks have so many Exceed plays, and they have so many rank up plays that it's really hard to pin down one of their monsters. He's gonna go for Tachyon Dragon. That will be hit with Fog Blade, but again, there are so many rank up plays in the deck that a lot of times they will just go for other plays. You can see him trading both of his monsters in, then going for Galaxy Knight, then going for Titanic Galaxy in. Zombies end up top decking a super dead card in Soul Absorbing Bone Tower. I don't even know why he's running this card, let alone the fact that it's like way too late in the game for this card to actually be useful, and he's able to just clear it out and attack for game. Man, I don't know how many times like Balerdrock activated in that duel, but usually if you're playing against a pretty monster focused strategy, usually Balerdrock will be able to take it down, but you do need to actually keep Zombie World on the field, because if that's not on the field, you're running essentially on E. You're not going to be able to keep the card out reliably. But yeah, man, he definitely played around Balerdrock, had to negate the thing a couple of times, but you know, in the end, these Galaxy plays are impressive and they're getting the job done. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed that short duel. If you did, give the video a thumbs up. Thank you guys for watching. As always, subscribe if you have not already, and turn on that notification bell for daily videos. And actually, here's a quick look at the pure Galaxy build on paper. Man, I'm loving 3 copies of Tachyon Transmigration. Everybody knows how I feel about this card. Such an awesome card. You know, Galaxy are getting more kind of indirect support because Mizar from Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal, he's getting some new cards, and his cards will kind of indirectly benefit the like the Photon and the Galaxy archetypes too. I do love the inclusion of number 97 Drag Lubion, because this card's pretty nice. It can summon, I mean, basically all of these big ass rank 8s and, you know, rank 9s and etc. These are all dragon monsters, so they can all be kind of summoned off of this, and some of these cards do have negation, so being able to summon them, and then, or basically it's like going into a rank 8 but then also being able to get another rank 8 that could possibly have negation. Now you do, obviously, because Master Rule 4 is the thing, you have to summon your Galaxy Soul Flare Dragon first, but it's really not that difficult to summon Soul Flare and then still have, you know, the potential for rank 8, especially considering that Photon Sanctuary is a 1-card Soul Flare Dragon, and then it pays you back by the second you summon Soul Flare, you can get a Galaxy or Photon card in your graveyard and add it to your hand. So basically this card went from one that really wasn't that great in Galaxy, just kind of was used to summon some of the higher level monsters like Photon Lord, into this is now like a playmaking card, and if it can get you your Galaxy Knight, it basically kind of pays for the Xyz summon by itself. So yeah, definitely Photons, you know, starting to rise up, and this is really without that many, it's not really with any like new added cards. I mean, obviously this card's fairly new because it came out in Battles of Legends, but really not that much has kind of changed in Galaxy. I guess you could say they got their Link Monster and Soul Fusion, and the card is excellent, but you know, I'm definitely liking to see, or I'm liking that you know, Galaxy are definitely becoming more legitimate.